Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about utilizing the Find Grids in your EZClaim Premier program, specifically the filter editor and save layout features. I'm going to begin by showing you how to sort your grids, and then we'll go into the filter editor and save layout features. Sorting your data is really simple with only a few possible actions to do. You can sort your data alphabetically or sequentially by clicking on a column header. I'm going to click on the name column, and we can see that it's now sorted A to Z. If I click a second time, it'll sort Z to A. You can sort by more than one column by holding down the Shift key when clicking on any additional columns. I have the name column sorted alphabetically. I can also sort by date of service when I hold down the Shift key and click First Date of Service. The grid is now sorted by patient and date. There are ways to see or indicate what columns are sorted. Any sorted column will have a visible up or down arrow that will indicate sort. An up arrow indicates in ascending order. A down arrow indicates descending. Now let's look at some of our filtering options. I'm going to switch to our Find Service grid for this example. Filtering your data will allow you to find specific data by entering values into the filter row. I'm going to type 90834 into the procedure code field. And this will show you all service lines with 90834, which we can then sort by date, name, or filter by any other field like primary payer. Now we can see how many times 90834 was billed to Blue Cross. But sometimes you may need to filter by multiple codes or multiple payers, and this is where we recommend using the filter editor. The filter editor is a feature of the grids that allows you to filter specific text, numbers, and dates, including multiple data sets. There are two ways to access the filter editor in Premier. The first way is to right-click on a column header and select Filter Editor from the submenu. A pop-up will appear that will allow you to start to build your rule or filter. The second way is to hover your mouse over a column header and click on the mini filter icon that becomes visible. Let's click on the mini icon and select two codes we're interested in. Do 90834 and 90937. Now we have a list that shows all instances of both codes, with totals at the bottom. Another way to use the filter editor is to eliminate data from your search. I'm going to clear my current filters. And say I just want to see service lines that are outstanding or still have a balance. I can go to the balance column and click on the mini filter icon and select the numeric filters tab. I'm going to choose greater than from the first dropdown and enter $0 in the second dropdown. It's now just showing me service lines with a balance. If this is a search you think you would use again, you can save it. Right-click a column header and select Save Layout. This will allow you to save your search for future reference. You'll be prompted to name the layout, and since we've queried service lines with a balance greater than 0, let's call it Service Lines with Balance. Click OK, and we now have a layout at the bottom of the grid for your reference. Now, if you close the grid and open it back up, it will be there for you to click at any time. The saved layouts update in real time, so as you are entering charges and payments, your layout is updating as well. Layouts are user-specific and each grid can have its own specific layouts. I can show you some examples from a couple different grids to give you some ideas. In Find Patient, you could create a layout for just your private pay patients. Right-click on a column header to access the filter editor. A little trick here. If you right-click from the column that you want to filter, it'll pre-fill the editor for you. Otherwise, you just need to select your field from the alphabetical list. I have primary payer pre-selected. And since I'm looking for patients that don't have insurance, I'm going to select is blank from our rule list. This creates a list of my private pay patients for me to refer to without having to search for them. And then we can save that for reference. Another example for a saved layout is one for ready to submit claims. I have found this is a great way to view your service lines and codes before sending, as you can't view CPT codes from the Send Claim screen. So if we go to Find Service, and if we right-click on our claim status column, we can select the filter editor and build a rule that says claim status equals ready to submit. And now you can view your service lines after saving your layout before submission. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please look for future videos covering more Premier topics and refer to our online help topics for additional information. If you have any questions, please contact us or visit www.EZClaim.com. Thank you.